Hello guys, welcome to C Learning with new video. In this video we will learn about how to configure FortiGate firewall from scratch. So this is the video for the beginners who do not have any experience on the and hands-on on FortiGate firewall. So we will start uh, here from the scratch. So first of all you have to log in into FortiGate firewall. So we will configure the LAN and WAN zone. So before that we do the basic setting like naming and some other setting of firewalls. So just go here in system. So here you can see there administrator. So administrator name is admin and this is the its profile name is super admin. So here you can configure the profile name like professional admin or super admin. So I am the super admin, so it's showing me the one reference here that this is the admin. Okay, so I am the super admin. So here the firmware of the FortiGate firewall. So this is the current version of the firmware. If you want to upgrade the FortiGate firewall, so you can download the FortiGate firmware from support.fortigate.com, and then you can select the model and then select the firmware. So if you have to upgrade the firmware, so you can watch my video how to upgrade the firmware of FortiGate firewalls and how to download it. And then now so after downloading you can browse it here and upload the firmware, so you can watch my video. After that go here in settings. So here you can name the device. So like we use the device name, host name, system name. So here you can set the device name, and here is the time zone. So this is the current date and time of this device, so you can set according to your country. So here I have set according to Tashkent and some other region. So if you have the NTP server, so you can set manual NTP server here. So if you don't have NTP server, so you can sync with NTP server. So this is the auto NTP server. Okay, and then this is the sync interval, how many after how many time it will send the packet to sync with the server. If you want to set up the local NTP server, so you can also set the local NTP server. Here you can select the interface where the NTP server is connected, and then you can set it. So here are some basic setting, like I have configured HTTP. So this is the HTTP and this is the HTTP port, default port of web, and redirect to HTTPS for 3. If you want to change the port, so you can change it. SSH port is default, telnet port is default. If idle timeout, if I will not use this window for 5 minutes, so it will go the log out. So there is some other setting as well. So if you have the multiple firewalls, so you can configure HA. We will see in our next videos. So here are some visibility feature. If you want to use some advanced features, so from here you have to enable the feature. Like if you want to use the VPNs, so you have to enable the VPNs from here. If you want to use this FortiGate firewall as a Wi-Fi controller, so you have to enable. If you want to use IPv6 for routing, so you have to enable these feature from here. All these feature, if you disable this, you will can't see the feature in your firewall during configuration. So you have to enable the feature. So this is the in system feature visibility, all these features. So I already have enabled all these feature, so we'll use step by step these features. Okay, so this section shows the policies, multicast, local policies, services, addresses, IP pool. So all these settings show here. So here it show the security policy like URL filtering, web filtering, and antivirus, DNS filtering, application control, where you can block and control some applications of the specific user. Here it show the VPN, SSL VPN, IPsec VPN, and other VPN settings. So here are some user group, LDAP server and radius server. all this you can configure and connect this firewall with your radius as well. So use this device as an wireless controller, so you can create the SSID from here as well. So all these settings, so here you can see the logs and reports. So currently no log appearing here. Okay, and then so here you have some monitor setting, like you want to DHCP monitor, SD-WAN monitor, and routing monitor. So currently this routing is going on. So okay, so currently this firewall is just connect to LAN and there is no internet on this firewall. So let me show you the scenario. We configure paint. So this is our FortiGate firewall. So we will connect basic setting, and this is my LAN. So I will connect my laptop here, and this would be our internet. Okay, so this would be our internet, and then we will connect here. So we will add text here. So this is our LAN. So its IP would be 192.168.1.1, its gateway /24, and we will enable this DHCP here, 192.168.1.1 IP, and we will enable this DHCP, and whoever will connect to this interface will get automatically IP address. So this is our LAN zone, LAN, and this is our WAN zone. So if you have the multiple IPs, WAN ISPs, so you can give the name WAN 1 and WAN 2. Okay, so I also have two, so we will see in next video, but here I will. So my WAN IP is sorry, 10.239.253.5. This is my WAN IP. So we will connect. This is the LAN zone. From this laptop we will pass this firewall and then go to internet. So currently this laptop is not reaching internet. Let me show you. So no response is coming. Let me show you here. Currently it's not running the internet. So you can see here currently it's not running any internet. So we have searched the Huawei site. So we go here in network, and then we will set our LAN interface. So these are our internal LAN interface. All these are interface of my firewall are LAN. So my firewall has 14 LAN interface and 2 WAN interfaces. So in total we have the 16 ports. Okay, so these are my LAN. So I am connect to port number 1. So let's go here and check the setting of this. As I told you that here in LAN zone we will give the IP address 192.168.1.1. So this is our LAN zone, LAN, and then all these ports are in our LAN. If you want to use this port as a DMZ and different zones, so you can cut this port from here and use it on particular zones. So if you want to use this in LAN zone, so you can keep it here. Okay, so this is our LAN zone. Currently we are using all this port in our LAN, so we don't have any zones like DMZ and other zone. We have untrust zone. Obviously we will use ISPs. Okay, LAN, and here I will give IP address. If you give the DHCP IP, so it will obtain the IP address from DHCP. So currently we don't have a DHCP server on our LAN, so we will give the manual IP address on our interface. So I have already given, so that's why I take the access. So 192.168/1 24 is our LAN IP. So I will take the HTTPS access from here, ping and some SSH access. So that's why you are seeing this interface. So I have already configured this. So this is our DHCP server. If someone connect to this, so this IP range start from 1102 to 210. The user will get the automatic IP address through DHCP. So this is all our setting. Left all as default, enable this interface status and click OK. So we have configured this interface. Now we go and configure this interface WAN. So we go here in WAN and then we will configure this interface. So this is, you can give the name like WAN 1 is our PTCL or transferred IP, so you can use the ISP1, okay. And then if you want to restrict the bandwidth like uh, upstream and downstream bandwidth, so you can limit the bandwidth here. So I want to use unlimited, so you can use unlimited. Okay, so this role is our WAN. So this zone is our WAN zone, and this is the manual IP. So I have already given the IP address 10.239.253.5. So I'll have already written the ISP1 WAN 1 IP is this one. So I have already write this IP here, and then I will take the access from this WAN side as well. So that's why, so this is not safe and good practice, so you can remove this. So I am using it, so that's why I done. But from taking access from WAN side is not secure, so don't use this. And then disable all setting, no secondary IP required, enable this interface and click OK. So if you execute ping 10.239 254 253.1, so it's reachable. It means that it's reachable to next hop. And execute ping, if you try to ping 8.8.8. So it will be, let's see, I think it's not reachable because we do not use the netting yet. So our LAN and WAN interface has been configured. Now we go here and we configure DNS here. So this is the DNS. If you have your own DNS, you can use your own DNS. If you have the public, you want to use the public DNS, so use this public DNS. If you use this FortiGate Firewall DNS, so use this one. If you want to specify them, so you can specify according to your, if you have the domain, so you can use the domain. Also IPv6 DNS server, so you can use that. Okay, and then now we go here in policy, and then we will create a policy here. So our policy is from LAN to internet. So let's see, incoming interface is our LAN interface. Okay, so outgoing interface would be ISP1 WAN interface, which is facing ISP. And our source, if you want to specify the source, so you can use, I am selecting all here, all or and service is all. If you want to restrict the service, specific service, so you can use, you should enable this option net, so users will go to internet via net, which is necessary. So for now, keep the security policy off, and then session all and everything okay, and then okay. Okay, so let's see, either this is reachable, still not reachable, because one step is left, which is the route. We have to enter a route here. So when we go here in networks, so you go here in static routes, so add this static route here. IPv4 static route. 0.0. Destination should be any and gateway would be 10.239.253.1. So let me show you what is gateway. So this is the IP address of this interface, but its next interface is this one. So let me look. Let me retype this in good way. So this is connect to some ISP router. Suppose this is the ISP router, and then it connect to internet. Okay, so my this interface IP is WAN1 ISP1, and IP is 10.239.253.5. So this is my this IP, but my next hop is this one. This ISP router IP is 1 10.239.253.1. So this is my next hop. When I enter the route, anything destination would be any 0.0.0.1, but next hop would be this one. Okay, so that's why we are selecting ISP1. Obviously our outgoing interface would be ISP1, but our next hop would be this one. Okay, and then we will just okay. After that you will see your internet would be work. So now you can see here my internet is now up. If I right click it, so you can see my internet is now working. So this is the basic configuration for the FortiGate firewall for the beginners. So how to get start with uh, FortiGate firewall. So how to set up basic configuration, LAN zone, and the untrust WAN zone, and how to configure ISP. You can use the multiple setting here. If you have the IP, so you can use the IP address here. If you have a PoE connection, PPoE, so you can use the PPoE user here as well. PPoE user. If you have DHCP IP from your ISP, just select this one, and then you will get the IP automatically. So if you have the PoE connection, you can use this one. If you have the manual connection, so I have the manual IP, so I'm using this one. So now currently my internet is working. So now you can see the speed of my internet. So now it's very good speed. So this is the basic setting. In next setting, how we will see how to add two WAN ISPs and how to configure the SD-WAN here, the SD-WAN in FortiGate firewall. So how to merge multiple ISP and to use the load balancing of the ISPs. So hope you like the video. If you have any questions, so you can ask me in comment. So see you in next video.